All right. All right. I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
I see. I've acquired a new power. To greater heights. A new means of protection. To greater heights. I've acquired a new power.
All right. All right.
How?
Again, the world you will die.
I'm all prepared.
For the sake of our...
I won't hold back! No, time for some close combat. Is there another way?
Nice! Right! They've got
Be
a
neither
weakness.
timid nor arrogant. Advancing! I have my methods.
There is no power.
I shall vanquish evil! Now, I call upon royal power within! power of ice!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Sworn
Stroll.
oath of knighthood. Into the fray! Knight! Can you withstand this?
Behold, I won't hold back! Freeze!
Hit their weakness.
You now
There's your
accept
opening,
your
Captain.
fate. Sleet!
Hit their weakness. Nice move, Heisman.
Tactic.
This heralds a new
Holding up an incredible amount of magla.
the inequities of the world. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What? Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'm sensing deadly magla in the puppets. Attack it before they swallow more!
Our new world.
I call upon royal power within!
No need.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Justice prevail!
Behold, I walk a royal path. Come forth, royal soul! Ice!
Hit their weakness. That's your opening,
Power of
Captain.
kings! Freeze!
Hit their weakness.
In the name
Nice
of justice!
move, Heisman.
No holding back!
Yes! The puppet's magla's fading.
I can't afford to hold back. Warrior! I'll cut you down!
Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for! Weakening the enemy! Only a flesh wound.
Heisman, they've dropped their defenses.
Freeze!
Hit their weakness.
Be
That's
neither
your opening,
now
Captain.
accept your fate.
There is no
Are you
power
prepared?
in your fantasy.
Hack and slash! Warrior!
World's ideals are no need for you.
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, shards of ice!
Pokemon got them right in their weak spot.
Vitus power! Ice!
How about this?
There is
I
no
call upon royal power within!
What was that?
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Come! Can you withstand this?
I've got my own tricks!
You think yourself equal to it? I'll use what I must. Sleet!
Wonderful, Heisman.
I shall
Hit them
vanquish
in their
evil.
weakness.
new age.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
With blade in hand! Weakening the enemy!
The world's power and its people.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
Face
That's
me!
your opening, Captain!
I have my methods.
Warrior! I call upon royal power within!
Yes! The puppet's matchless, baby!
Is everyone alright? Oh, power of heroes!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak
Behold.
spot!
Ice!
Together strong.
Sighted.
So heavy.
The Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him!
This heralds
He's holding up an incredible amount of magma!
sacrifice yourself to the new age.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
Freeze!
You hit their weakness! Nice move, Iceman!
Be frozen!
You hit their weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
I call upon royal power within!
I stand ready for all that we strive for! Freeze!
Mockingbird got them right in their
Let's
weak
stay calm.
spot!
Come forth, royal soul! Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
Being
That's
either,
your
I'll
opening,
use what I
Captain.
must. Sleet!
No holding back! Tougher than I thought.
Puppet's matchless,
I
baby!
call upon royal power within!
Right on target! Nice one,
Sworn
Stroll!
oath of night. Oh, power of heroes!
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Vitus power! How about this?
Our new world's ideals have no need for you.
How about this?
No holding back! Hack and slash!
Right on target! Nice
I
one,
shall
Stroll!
vanquish evil! There is no power in your
Let
fantasy.
justice prevail! Oh, shards of ice! Still standing, I see!
Exposed a new weakness!
Huh? Ice!
You think yourself equal to a huge... Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
I shall fight
Nice
as the
moves,
noble I am.
Heisman.
This calls for one of these.
That helped.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
In the name of justice! Let's try this. You struggle. Your sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That side means physical attacks incoming! Attack before he
Blade in hand!
puppets!
Can you withstand this?
Behold, I walk a royal. Come forth, royal soul! Freeze!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
I have my methods.
No holding back! The power of ice!
Yes! The
Now,
endless
what's
baiting.
warrior?
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
How do you like this?
They die hard. The
For all
world
that we strive for!
and its people.
Bird got them right in their weak spot.
Ice!
My world! My perfect world! You will be
His maglet.
In the end,
Then by his own.
If he saw...
You can't just... This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
I have my methods.
shall
I call upon royal power within! I shall fight. No holding back!
By the swan, oh power of heroes!
feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
Aura's overpowering. It's making it harder
This'll
to
do
fight. Just hold on.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
I owe you.
Let us clean up this... Eek. How about this?
Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
Right on target.
Now,
Nice one,
what's the
Stroll.
plan?
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. That's it. I can protect us.
Nice! Can you withstand this?
There is no power in your fantasy.
Here. Helpful as ever.
Our new world and its ideals have no need.
It is best to... Eek. I have my methods.
In the name of warrior! No holding back!
By the swan. Nice! Weakening the enemy.
Let's stay calm. By this power. Freeze!
All right. We've got a new weakness. Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Eek. How about this?
I shall fight. Are you prepared? No, not this. Let's try this. In the name of justice. Could do with this.
Observe the enemy. Just the thing.
My thanks. Behold. Let's try this. I owe you.
Feel true terror. Shatter! Shatter!
I see your game.
A losing battle.
Aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight.
Oh, power of
Just
kings.
hold on.
No. I was saving this.
Helpful as ever.
The world of old
This should work.
and its people shall perish.
This calls for one of these.
The Clemar.
What's happening?
Shatter!
accept your
opening,
fate.
Captain.
I have my methods.
In warrior!
You've got a
Now,
bunch of
what's the
ailments
play?
slowing you down, Captain.
I call upon royal power within!
To you!
I will free!
Face me! How about this?
No holding back!
Let justice prevail! Oh, shards of ice!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Why? What be done?
This is it!
Someone get him back on his feet!
Shatter!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Here!
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Sleet!
Look at their weakness.
Warrior!
Nice, May. Right on target.
Are you
Nicely
prepared?
rolled.
Tougher than I thought!
Come! Freeze!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
My thanks!
You think yourself eat? Freeze!
A world feel true terror.
Think?
I see your fate.
Time's a losing battle.
His aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Hard! No holding back! Not done yet!
Nice, they dropped your defenses.
Oh, shards of ice!
Mockingbird, pull yourself together.
Think? I won't hold back! Maybe not. Is there another way? A tough one!
I'll
They
use what I
dropped your
must.
defenses.
Sleet!
Look at their weakness. Nice, May.
How do you like that? Tougher than I thought.
Warrior!
All's fair in war. Not done yet.
Nice! Freeze!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak
Right as
spot.
power. No. Take it! Still up?
Be neither timid. Now accept your fate.
My world! But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Dawn breaks.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my ideals. Witness!
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world!
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following in their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Damn you!
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia. I see. At long last.
The people have chosen my son. With that, thus it is that my...
And now, a novel you wrote with such passion will finally...
This void, could it be?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on...
The power of the archetypes.
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the world. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by... And anyone has the power to change the world. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still... For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses...
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believe that if this world would choose him...
This shall do. That boy's fight. And the people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found this, provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly almost the day is dawning on a new king's reign. However, if I may truly end my life with pride.
It's been a long road to this moment.
It has indeed. But for our son, and heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn...
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king...
I now settle the long-contested succession. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed. They who have... Behold, your new king.
He certainly did, love. I still can't believe it. His Majesty.
I won't accept it!
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Right?
Disorderly conduct will not...
Settle down. But our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under his Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall pay...
Bloody fantastic.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
No.
Should have known. Fearless as always. Don't get...
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but there's... Your Majesty.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side.
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for first. The people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
I'll confront any challenge for my people. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to...
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with...
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
We'll have to earn trust and build bridges between us.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluff.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our task.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king.
Good luck.
Thanks for always having...
Well, let's go. To...
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects will hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it!
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it! Your attention, please!
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and but as this journey, I'd like you to watch over him on his birth. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy they got.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really?
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their head mistress.
What?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researcher's findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the pub. Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Heisme not.
You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Uchief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to this. Unbelievable. Compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times...
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to his young man. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But...
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got...
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts.
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king...
Suppose...
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load. And there we go. Not half bad, right? Hey! Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't suit me. How would Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? June is back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. Guess me cogs turning. They... Not like it excuses all of them, or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work?
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hit? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
And I suppose I'll wait until...
You sure? That girl always ends up on... Either way, best keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard...
Oh, there you are!
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
I have a few stops.
You do know I practically sprinted out the gates to find you. Settled. I shall come with you on...
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously. He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here...
All right.
Let's go. Hey?
What now? You're not serious.
Come now. Of course. And so... Well... This I vow.
What do you want to do? Let's go see. Hey? Hey?
You're not serious.
Peace.
That's the way.
Pleasure to see you.
Hey. Yes. Now that you mention it. Thank you.
Oh. Just...
Right.
True. However...
Not that you mention it.
Yes. We shall.
Ah, brilliant. Thanks.
What now? All right, then.
My king. Hold on. Well? So... Speaking of which...
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! Magic.
Ripping this.
Dear me!
All right, then.
Aha!
Wait.
Just a moment. Perhaps. Indeed.
That's...
That's... However...
All right, then.
All right now. Ripping this is.
Dear me! Ain't this a pickle?
Say.
Brigitte.
Yes. Yet. Speaking of...
Greetings.
Well...
Yes, of course. In truth. alas. The reason is... now that you mention it... Very well. I do believe... because...
All right then.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Ain't this a pickle?
Love
That's
that.
Really?
Well... But of course. Then again... brilliant.
Lovely, that. Lovely.
Amazing.
Hi there. Oh, right.
Hold on.
See you soon, I hope. Say there.
Hey.
Even so... Hey. Thank you. That's... no. Hey. That's why.
Say there.
All right then.
Wonderful.
All right then.
I love it. Amazing.
Lovely, that.
Uh-huh.
Lovely, that.
All right then.
Ain't this a pickle?
All right then.
Come again.
All right then.
Ain't this a pickle? Dear me!
Ripping, this is. All right now.
Yeah?
Amazing!
Hang on!
Amazing!
Thanks.
Ah, brilliant.
All right then. All right then.
That's the way.
Peace.
That's the way.
Well, I sure don't want to go back to the old kingdom.
All right then.
All very nice.
Thank you kindly. You're kidding. Oh, I guess.
Boy, there!
Well.
Oh, but which act?
Save it.
All right then.
Stupendous. Stupendous.
Hiya.
Oh, grand.
So,
Grand, isn't it?
Hmm? That reminds me.
That's right.
Oh. Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I should call you Your Majesty. Even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
You think this country's gotten any better since?
Well, seems like everyone's having more fun than before. That's good. Don't worry. I'll try to do. I want to help everyone understand that the world could. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to. And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see...
Everyone! Long time no see!
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit...
Hold on a tick.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to...
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner?
The unmitigated... Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our... It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's...
I guess it's obvious.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this work.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves.
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep...
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent.
Oh, there he is! Over there!
Might have been a bit...
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare...
Steady on, Hockenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who...
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really!
There's more work to do every day, but we're in...
Everyone's so supportive.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chapel...
We really did just leg it up and down the...
They were dangerous times.
When we fought to appease the dragon.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer.
Right.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together.
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get...
Indeed. A veritable mountain.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
Journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
There's more I have to say.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh?
Sounds like fun, but daily jaunt down to the slum. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I don't care to be kingly. That's less...
You're not even concerned? Can't you...
Ever the... Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxieties still... If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't... So you want to get a better grasp...
Right.
If that was your plan, you could have just...
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper... Well, since I'm the ballet court engineer... And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King! Bane of monsters all across the country! When I imagine what sort of... Yes, here begins...
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle.
Nurse, don't tell...
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though...
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to...
Oh, so...
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure about that?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices, even if decided justly and supported by prosperity. People may struggle to trust a king whose faith...
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king.
Still, this early into the new year?
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both?
'Tis natural course for the royal guard to...
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Thank you. All of you. Let's be off.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a timeless question? So long as life, but he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true and it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincere...
feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
But hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow! Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know. In your eyes, however, with all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
Yeah.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideals. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
I trust this will suffice?
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
I trust this will suffice?
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis. A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
내 지나는 샤신 존에
I trust this will suffice?
God smiles upon the generous.
War is on the horizon. Before they can